You awake in a tavern and leave. Memory lost. Barren of equipment and a strange key in your pocket. You stroll down the road and meet an old man who offers to give you a dagger and his shoes if you give him your nicer pair of boots. You do so and continue down the road to where you find a fork in the road. One path leads on into the swamp while the other leads you towards an old fortress. You choose to go into the fortress and explore. You soon realize that most of the fortress is barren of any useful items until you make it to the last room where mummified corpses sit around a table. You notice a coat of arms above the fireplace, but when you try to remove a sword from it, the corpses attack. After a swift battle in which you are triumphant, you meet a young witch of the Isengrim coven who goes by the name Sister Emma. She draws you a map to a village called Bourne, where she tells you that her so-called Mistress Lorraine can give you back your memory. You leave the fortress for Bourne. By nightfall, you see a merry band of travelers sitting around a campfire. Cold, tired and hungry, you make your way towards them only to be attacked by a hooded figure that drives a searing hot dagger through your shield and into your shoulder. The travelers quickly stop the fight and give you food, ale and a place to sleep. When you awake, you find yourself in a carriage with the travelers from the night before, heading towards a town called Mendin, the complete opposite direction from Bourne. You decide to leave the band of travelers and start on your way towards Bourne. The only problem is, you have no idea what way to go. You start down a trail and by nightfall find the old man who traded you his shoes for your boots sitting on a log. He gives you some food and water and tells you of a cellar not too far from where you are that may hold useful items. You decide to go to the cellar. During the walk to the cellar, the old man tells you to call him Paul. You reach the cellar and search inside. You find a satchel and some hardtack biscuits, but even more interesting, you find a hidden room with a cabinet that is unlocked by the strange key you woke up with. Inside is a ring that you pocket and head back out. After receiving directions to Bourne from Paul, you set off on your way. You fall asleep and the ring starts to call to you while you are unconscious. When you awaken, you find your fingers touching the ring as if you were about to put it on. In your inventory and on your person you have a plain shirt, plain pants, the strange key, a map to Bourne, a common sword, a shield with a puncture through it, a dagger, worn shoes, pages torn from a book on the Bible Titan, a decent supply of trail mix, a decent supply of water, 2 hardtack biscuits and a satchel. You're in good health and the stab in your shoulder is healed with the pain subsiding. Remember, if you wish for more in-depth information, to go back and watch the episodes that interest you. Where will you go next? What will you do? The choice is up to you. Make sure to stay up to date with the secrets of Einmeijer Swamp and watch the next episode coming out later this week.